Hello, I have returned. This may be quick, I don't know. I'm trying for a quicker video this time because I don't want to spend too long on it. Yeah, I've been staring at this drawing and making some more notes about what I think is wrong with it. Oh boy, I can't find my red pencil, but let's pretend we don't need it. But as you might be able to see here, is I've got a lot of little red markings on this original drawing. So we're going to go through the drawing again. Now, I don't know if you may have noticed this, but the duplicated version from last time, I made the nose a lot longer. And again, that was because I did not pay attention to how far it should go out. But to be honest, that's okay at this stage because nothing is particularly set in stone. Like, I don't know how long the nose should be. And at least now that I have two drawings, I can compare the nose size from each of these and pick a favorite. If it should be longer, if it should be shorter, that kind of thing. So that's actually an okay thing, for at least at this point. But one would want to remember the distance, or define a proper distance for that kind of thing. Okay, so another point, let's pick one. Okay, I guess we might as well do this one. Is this back tendril here. And I circle it and I put the note longer, because I finally realized that there was a problem here. That this is something I do all the time, and I don't know, almost embarrassed about it, but not really. That I implicitly add perspective or foreshortening to artwork when it doesn't even technically need it, because this is a drawing. Like, in a sense, I made this back tendril here shorter than the other one here, and that is fine, except that well, the foreshortening for something that is just a little bit away from it won't actually be this extreme. It's a lot less than that. So in a sense, what I should have done is paid more attention and tried to have a consistent length. Like, when if you can, probably can't see it too well, but if we look at this from a different angle, it almost looks like a pincer. That if this was to close, the point here would end up somewhere around here on the other one instead of at the other tip, when these two things should technically be of the same length. So that was just a perspective failure on my part. So that brings up an interesting point too when it comes to these kind of drawings, is hello, perspective. Now, perspective is a good thing, but and you do want to do some foreshortening. But for example, I'm just going to fake a top view. We're not even near the point where I should be doing a turnaround. But if I was to draw from the top, if it was vertical, perfectly vertical like this, the tendrils, that's the nose, something like so, then it would. It should probably appear about the same length for whatever angle I'm happening to be looking at. Like, the angle I'm looking at appears to be similar to what that arrow is pointing. Like, it's just a slightly off angle. But in reality, the thing may be more of a angled. That's your options. The tentacles could be more outward or they could be more inward. Now, I don't really know this. This is just a doodle that I kind of made up as I went along. These roles have not been defined for the character. So, and if I was drawing orthographically, this foreshortening of the back one being smaller could make sense, but only if I knew for sure that the tentacles were outside as opposed to inside. Okay, that'll be it for now. Got a few more things to take care of, but what I want to also point out, just very quickly, is that this is right near the edge of the page. So all that talk of, hey, you should fill the entire page with your artwork. Well, in a sense, I want to say that's actually a bad idea, because if you go too far, if you're filling the entire page, and you make the same mistake as me, and you make this too short, you do not have the room to fix it. When I did this here, I left a good inch from the side, and I did eat into that inch when I drew this. But if I didn't give that distance, I couldn't correct the error if I decided to. I'm just going to roughly kind of fake it like so. So there we go. I can actually correct this distance because I left enough room there. So filling the whole page is not necessarily good, but filling more of it if you were to stick your drawing in the center, kind of like put my hand here. Okay, the hand's a bad example, but let's say, okay, if you can fill your drawing in about yay space, I'm using a Kindle here as a reference, then that gives you plenty of room to go beyond what you think is enough room. And that's sometimes important, being able to have more room to work. So, that's my rant. That's it. We'll return with more talk of refinements later. Wah.